It is still wedding season, and we know the cost of saying I do. Oh, it adds up. The national average cost of a wedding is $30,000, and here in Chicago, $60,000. Our guest this morning claims it doesn't have to be that way. Laura Panozzo is CEO of a company called Merriment. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So you are what you call yourself, what, a wedding industry disruptor. What does that mean?
Yes, ma'am. So Merriment does offer your standard planning and day of coordination services. In addition, though, we've created an online planning portal called the Wedding Planning Essentials. And this tool offers on-demand planning services. You get all the benefits of having a planner by your side for a fraction of the cost.
You say you should invest that money in other things, perhaps a down payment on a home. What did you call them? Value-driven decisions?
Yeah.
Do you think it's hard? Because sometimes if a bride, has been dreaming about this day, it's hard to get them to think that way, right?
It certainly is. And what I'm finding in the industry now too, there are so many affordability pressures that couples face with inflationary costs or just the general cost of living going up so significantly. People are needing to make really difficult choices. And if you've got a couple who, they're trying to avoid credit card debt, or maybe they're trying to pay off student loans or something like that, you need to make those really difficult decisions along the way.
I saw in the background, you have a DIY package for $500.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Come on. Really?
It's true. And so that's the Wedding Planning Essentials. I'm so proud
Is that like
of this
bare
service.
bones pretty much, or?
I certainly wouldn't describe it as bare bones. So what it is there's a series of videos that you can watch online on your own time. We've distilled decades of planning experience into these videos, into these downloadable tools, easy to use. And in addition, you do get access to planners' times as well as a network of peers where there's no pushy vendors, there's no sales gimmicks or anything like that along the way. And that is really the differentiators. You get that community to help you along the way at a much more affordable price point.
All right, we have some graphics. These are tips, do's and don'ts. Some of the where to spend, photography, DJ, coordinator, guest list. Just touch on that briefly.
Yeah, certainly. So coming from a very biased source, of course, as a coordinator, I do think that is some of the best money that you can spend.
Well, photography, you want to be able to look at the pictures years from now, right?
Exactly. And I'll say that's one of the most frequently heard disappointments after the fact. Couples may have gone for a more budget-friendly option or completely forwent, having a photographer on site. And after the fact, they don't have that level of photography or that quality of photography that they want to capture those memories. And so that's one of the most frequent disappointments that I hear after the fact. And in terms of the DJ, you have the opportunity to have someone play a playlist or just do that element, but to have someone that's a really skilled mixer or being able to read the audience and know, okay, we got to get them back on the dance floor. These people need a break. Having that level of skill can be really helpful. Now, guest list is actually a really sort of controversial one on this, and I actually have a very different stance on guest lists than many other planners do. So the common idea out there is by reducing your guest list, that's your biggest cost savings.
Right, yeah.
And that is certainly such a major contributor to it. My take on the matter, though, is that curated group of people is one of the things that is most memorable about your wedding day. That is one of the most important components along the way. So by focusing on that guest list, not adding extra people that you don't want to be there, or certainly no one that you feel uncomfortable with being there, but having that curated group and being really thoughtful and intentional in that area, you can make everything else work within your budget if you've got your people there.
Okay, and I just want to quickly show where to save decor, party favors, invitations, the dress, and even dessert.
Yeah.
Laura, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And for more information on Merriment, you can check out the website on your screen right now. Once again, Laura, thanks a lot.
Thank you.